Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be ranking every MLB team before the start of the season. And the season started yesterday, so I'm a little bit late, but I think that's okay. We're not too late to where it's like not fair. So yeah, let's go to my team, and yeah, let's just jump right into it. So yeah, I will be shooting SmackDown later tonight. I was going to go to a AAA show, but it's sold out. So yeah, that's unfortunate. So. But we're here now, I guess. I don't know. Let's do this. For the Braves, I'm going to put them in the B tier. I don't even think they played an opening day. If they did, I must have forgotten about it. But seeing how they were last year, I'm going to put the Braves in the B tier. I didn't really follow the Braves too much. But yeah, I'm going to put them in the B tier for now. I don't even know how they did. Well, how did they do yesterday? Hold on. Did they even play yesterday? No idea. No, yeah, I was right. They didn't play yet, so they play today against the Royals. It's actually happening in 30 minutes as I'm recording this. So their season hasn't started yet, but considering how they did last season, they didn't do the greatest. Kind of like a mid record. So yeah, mid B tier makes sense. So yeah, Phillies I think will still be pretty decent. They just beat the Rangers yesterday, like 5-3. I'm pretty sure. Putting them in the A tier. We'll see how they do throughout the season. I think they're going to make another playoff run, but I think this time they'll be first round exits. So we'll see. Washington Nationals B tier. They just beat the Cubs yesterday. I'm a little bit surprised by that. The Nationals weren't really a team to watch last season. They're already starting off pretty well, but we'll see how that transpires throughout the season. For now, B tier, they're not too promising as of now. They beat the Cubs, who are a playoff team, but we'll see how that goes, honestly. So yeah. Mets, I still think will be a good A tier team. Who did they play yesterday? I don't even think they played yesterday. No, they did play yesterday. I think it was against the Phillies. I believe. Actually, no, it was against the. It was not against the Phillies. Oh my god, it was against the Pirates. I remember that because it was on Peacock and they were just destroying them on all ends. Yeah, their offense looked dangerous. So I'm a little bit worried. I think they have the Brewers scored the most points out of anyone's game, but they scored 11 against the Pirates. They literally made Paul Skeens get taken out in the first inning. That's insane. There for the Mets, I'll keep them on the A tier. So yeah, moving on to the Marlins. Did they play yesterday? I don't think they did. No, they did not. So yeah, this is actually they're starting right now. Their game is starting right now against the Rockies. How did they do last season? Honestly, I don't think I really followed the Marlins that much either last season. So yeah, this is a mediocre video already, dude. Wow. How did they finish last year? I know finished 79 and 83. So basically B tier there. Same thing as the Nationals for the Cubs. I'm going to say A tier. I still, even though they lost last night, I still think the Cubs are a good and competitive playoff team. Damn, this video sucks. I'm very sorry. But I still think the Cubs will be a playoff team, even though with that one loss. I still feel like they're going to be a playoff team this season. So, yeah, that should be pretty cool there. So, yeah, that's it. For the Cardinals, B tier. I don't really see too much out of them. They're not going to be bad, but not going to be not going to be as good to make the playoffs. So, yeah. Brewers. Let's see, Brewers. I want to put them in the S tier. I really do. They seem like a powerhouse until that NLCS series. I want the Brewers as an S team. The Brewers already off to a destructive start this year. They won 14-2 yesterday against the White Sox. Which, it's the White Sox, yes, but still the Brewers, they were such a powerhouse last year that I was so convinced they were going to the World Series. They faced the Dodgers, and yeah, it is what happened there. But I think they're going to replicate more of that this season. We'll see, though. I mean, it was the White Sox. It could have been a fluke win, but I still have confidence in the Brewers this year, so yeah. For the Reds, I'm going to put them in the B tier. They did make the playoffs, yes, but I don't know how they'll do. So, yeah. I don't know. They made like the wild card, I'm pretty sure. Lost to the Dodgers, though. I don't think the Reds are going to be as good this year. I think they regressed, actually. I'm not too sure. But, yeah, for now, I'm going to keep the Reds at the B tier. Same thing is going to go on the B tier for the Pirates. They just have not gotten better at all. We saw last game that Paul Skeens got taken out in the first inning. Bro, that's just insanity right there. Dodgers are still an S tier team. They have a bunch of big names on that team. Looking for their third World Series title. And if that does happen, nobody's going to watch baseball next year. Or there's not going to be any baseball next year because of salary cap issues or something. I'm so sick. That's why my voice is going away at times. I'm so sick. I'm very sorry. But yeah. Speaking of West Coast teams, you got the Padres. I'm gonna put them in the A tier. Did they win yesterday? I don't think so. They faced the Tigers. I don't think they won, but I still think the Padres are going to be another playoff team this year. We'll see how that goes. Giants, honestly, after seeing the first two games, they just got shut out by the Yankees on Wednesday. And today, what's the score right now? 3-0 in the bottom of the eighth. They were keeping the Yankees off the board for the first 6 innings, but Giancarlo Stanton there and Judge just killed them on all cylinders. And the Giants offense just can't move at all, it looks like, for now in the first two games. And they didn't even make the playoffs last year. Their team has improved, I'm pretty sure. I mean, that's how the Giants have been hyped up better than last year. But honestly, I don't see too much. I'm going to put the Giants on the B tier. For the B tier as well, I'm going to put the Diamondbacks there. Not the greatest start of their season either. They lost 8-2 against the Dodgers last night. But I still think at times the Diamondbacks could be kind of a dangerous team. It's one of those teams where it's going to be like a pain in the ass to play. Like one game they could like suck horribly, and the next game they can just blow up in your face and they can just piss you off as much as they can. Like the Diamondbacks are rage baiters. So yeah, but still I don't think they're gonna be enough to. I don't think that team is good enough to make a deep run in the playoffs. So for now, B tier. Rockies C tier. They did abysmal last year. They're playing their first game against Miami in a few minutes, so we'll see how that goes there. But for now, I'm gonna put the Rockies on the C tier. Yeah. Blue Jays, I think they're going to be really good again this year. Going to put them in the S tier. They got very close to winning that World Series title last year, and that series was impeccable. Honestly, that was one of the better World Series that I've watched in a while. I think they're making their season debuts today against the A's. Yes, they are. They actually are. So yeah, they're gonna play at 6:07, but the game is delayed due to weather. So, how is it delayed? Aren't they in a closed dome? I have no idea. But for now, I'm going to put the Blue Jays in the S tier. I think the Blue Jays will be another good team this year. Same goes for the Yankees. I think the Yankees will also still be good this year. They already won 7-0. They're looking to shut out the Giants for the second week in a row, or for the second game in a row. So, yeah, but that's a good start for the season. But for the Yankees, they looked really good until the playoffs. But, yeah, regular season merchants, the Yankees. So, give me them on the S tier again. Red Sox, how did they do last year? The Red Sox did play yesterday, right? I'm pretty sure. I don't know. But... how will the Red Sox do? How did the Red Sox do last year? I didn't really keep up with them. I'm debating on either A or B tier, honestly. I don't think the Red Sox made the playoffs, so give me the Red Sox on the B tier. I don't know. I don't really have too much of an explanation there. So yeah, Orioles. How did they do last year? I'm gonna say B tier as well. Not too great. For the Rays, B tier as well. Nothing too, not the greatest team. I mean, it was a decent baseball team, but nothing too insane there. Guardians, give me the A tier. I think they're still good. So yeah, Twins, C tier. Twins are in a really bad state. I think their entire fan base just hates the team at this point. And the Twins just don't look like anything promising right now. I think they played yesterday and then just didn't score until like the last inning. I don't even know. I know they lost. It's just I forgot by how much. Just the Twins, I just don't have any faith. I think they used to be good. I'm not too sure though. But I just don't have any faith in the Twins team. They lost to the Orioles 1-2. But I don't have any faith in that Twins team. The owner apparently sucks because I'm hearing from Minnesota fans that the owner sucks, and from Wyatt Squirrel himself. So yeah, for now, Twins C tier. By the way, I'm a very like mediocre baseball fan, or I'm not like as locked into it. So forgive me if this is mostly wrong. I'm trying to base off as much knowledge as I can. So I'm very sorry there. Think the Tigers will be another A tier team. I think this will be another good season for them. For the Royals, I'm gonna put them on the B tier. Should be a pretty decent team like last year. Pretty much the same, honestly. We'll see. White Sox, C tier. They got demolished by the Brewers. And yeah, White Sox baseball is back because I saw so many Chicago fans just crashing out because both their teams lost. But this one just sucks more. I can't name a single player from the White Sox either. So that's something unfortunate there. So yeah. Astros, B tier. Did they even make the playoffs last year? I have no idea. But I think the Astros will be on the B tier. I don't think they're going to be as good as they were. But I think they'll still be like a decent team. So for now, B tier. Mariners, A tier. They had a really strong run, especially all the way up until the ALCS. really good season for the Mariners. Like, it was a very successful season. Like, even though they didn't make the World Series, I thought it was very good for Seattle Mariners terms because they haven't made any of that since, like, what? Oh, I have no idea. It's just been a long drought since they've made any big playoff runs. So, yeah. Rangers. Hot take, B tier. I don't know. Something just doesn't convince me that they're going to be back in the playoffs this year. We'll see. Athletics. Honestly, I'm going to put them in the B tier. They didn't do half bad last year, honestly. I thought they would do a lot worse. I thought I would put them in the D tier, but nah, they did pretty okay last season, so yeah. For not Oakland, sorry. For Athletics terms, they did okay. And for the Angels, B tier as well. That's about it. Angels, I really don't have much to study on there, so yeah, this is all you get. This is the whole ranking you'll get. Yeah, this video sucked. I'm very sorry about that, but this is my honest opinions about every team so far this season. So let's have a good season, and I'll see you guys in October. Goodbye.